Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my monthly opinions for March 2010 of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and comic book. As you can see in front of me, I have for this month's cover the Sonic the Hedgehog DVD and 210. Now, you probably just watched my review for 210 in two parts, and I apologize for the two-parter. It's just that sometimes I have to look through the comic and read certain sections to kind of give you an idea and perspective of what's going on. But overall, it was a good issue. Now, next month, of course, is the conclusion to the Iron Dominion saga. Now, I know a lot of fans have been waiting for this for over a year, for about a year now. Everybody's been waiting for this since the first couple of issues of the saga. They've been waiting for this to happen. Well, Ian did say this is going to be one of the longest sagas in the history of the comics. So I guess he was true to his words, you know. But anyway, overall, I'll give you an honest answer here. Overall, the story of the Iron Dominion it's an okay saga. I mean, it's not one of the best out there, but it's all right. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of things are going to change after this. I'm pretty sure that Ian, sometime down the line, is going to write a story, possibly within the next issue or so. Well, maybe not within the next issue or so afterwards. Well, yeah, 212, because 213 involves the Wolfpack, but, you know, possibly 212, where they kind of look at the fact that they cannot take things like this lightly anymore. They cannot, you know, just depend on Mobotropolis to be the safety, the safeguard. And I'm not going to be surprised if maybe down the road Ian decides he wants to write a story similar to what he did with Sally. Remember, I can't remember what the issue title was, but it was after the Suppression Squad saga, where Ian basically had Sally be put on trial due to Hamlin. And Hamlin was basically doing out of the fact that he was never involved in the Freedom Fighter deal. So anyway, I would not be surprised if Hamlin ends up doing one for Nicole. Because Nicole is basically supposed to be the ultimate defense, the one that takes care of them, but all of a sudden she's been compromised, or she was compromised, or something like that. And of course, we're going to find out the result of Sonic, Sally, and Ken. You know, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. Sally is saying basically the previews for 212 is she's going to give her heart to somebody, but we don't know who. But I think we kind of get an idea if you look at the preview covers for 213. But anyway, speaking of Sonic and Sally, now some of you on Ken's on Ian Flynn's message board, and on other Sonic sites as well, have said that Ian has basically put up something in the Sonicgrams and on his forums asking for people to write in and basically tell us who they support Sonic to be with. Do they support him being with Amy? Do they support him being with Sally? What's the deal? Well, I read Sonicgrams for this issue, 210, the 210 Sonicgrams here in issue 210. And this one person, her name is Sophia N. She's from Michigan. And she basically writes in her letter that this is the first time she's written to Sonicgrams. She thinks the comics are awesome. The last one she got was 207. She doesn't know what's going to happen next, but she does wish for Sonic and Sally to be put back together. Do you hear that? In fact, if you don't know, read it right there. I don't know if you can read it, but it's right there. See? And then Ian, I'm pretty sure he's the one that's doing the replies, kind of replies, well, it looks like we got another member of Team Sonic Sally, and if the letters we get here are any indication, that team is ginormous. Ginormous. Hear that? Huge. Big. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not going to sit well with a lot of Sonic Amy supporters. And thus, in his reply, he says, "I sure wish some resourceful fan would come up with a sweet-looking Team Sonic Sally logo design and submit it to Sonicgrams, and title the envelope with Team Sonic Sally for life." Basically, what he's asking here is he wants somebody to show how strong that support is by submitting a logo for Team Sonic Sally, submit it to Sonicgrams, and entitle the envelope it's in Team Sonic Sally for life. Hint. Basically, he's hinting at the idea that he would like to see this happen, because he too is a fan. And again, I'm pretty sure that's not going to sit well with a lot of Sonic Amy supporters. I'm pretty sure of it. But again, if you look at a video I did about why Sonic and Sally's pairing is so popular, you'll get the idea. But overall, the story, like I said, the overall saga for the Iron Dominion has been very good. The situation with Sally and Kahn, I look at it in a way, and I mentioned this in my in the video about why the pairing of Sonic and Sally is so popular. To me, it reminds me of a lot of those media stories where, okay, for example, I'll give you a prime example. Justice League Crisis on Two Worlds just came out. Martian Manhunter falls in love with the Rose character from the alternate universe, right? And just as they're leaving towards the end, Rose says she doesn't want him to leave, but he says he has to. Wonder Woman has to come up and say, if you love her, stay. But Martian Manhunter basically, he knows this, he understands this, but still says his world, his adoptive world, needs him because he made a promise to protect it. And so Rose understands. Kind of get what I'm saying? Getting where I'm going at with that? Hopefully you do. But anyway, excuse me. I'm just letting you see the whole cover here. But anyway, you kind of get the idea of where I'm coming from there, right? But overall, I think Sally is going to make the decision because we've seen on the preview cover of 213, we may have an idea of what her decision was. Now, overall, I don't know exactly what Ian's going to have planned next. I know that some people are a little upset that the story is ending so soon in the original comic book here in 211, but it's still going on, if you will, in Sonic Universe. Because think about it. We still got to get we still got to get Part 2 of Journey to the East, which is this month. We still got to get Part 3, which is next month, and that's also the same month as the final part of the Iron Dominion saga. And then in June, where they do 212, The Roads We Take, we get the final part. Well, not June, but in May, I should say. In May, we get the final part of Journey to the East, and that's when we read 212, which is known as The Roads We Take. So, it's funny. I know a lot of people are upset about that. Some people are thinking, I've read some things on certain sites are like, way to go, where fans are like, way to go, Ian. Instead of having them, link to link, kind of like on the same month, same time frame, you're doing it all separately. I don't really know. This makes me laugh how people are pointing that out. But, because like I say, Journey to the East will be done in May, and we'll be done with this next month. With the Iron Dominion saga in this book next month. So, anyway, overall, the book is really good. The story's been really good. Give Ian credit, despite what Ken says. Ken does have a few points, is correct in what he says, you can't deny him that. But overall, so far the Dominion story, as far as I'm concerned. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not up there with like Endgame and some others, but you know, and like 125. But still, it is very good. And yeah, it's really all I can say. As far as the upcoming stories go, we'll just have to look forward to it. I'm just wondering what 213 is going to lead us into with the Wolf Pack, what Sonic Universe is going to lead us into after Journey to the East. I'm looking forward to whatever he has planned for Bunny. I'm looking forward to whatever he has planned for Tails, and the next Knuckles arc. So that's all I'm going to say for this month. Thank you for watching and listening, and take care.